Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another live stream. Hi, the Noble Duke. Welcome to the stream. Today we are standing here at St. Louis Airport, and our route will bring us towards the airport of Eagle County in the mountain areas south of Aspen, close to Denver in the Rocky Mountains. And yeah, we can expect a very interesting or a very scenic approach into the airport. And aircraft, of course, as usual, will be our MD-82 today in Trans World Airlines livery. So we can have a look around the aircraft. Trans World Airlines, November 940 Alpha Sierra. I think that is or was a real world livery. We are already in a in a turnaround state. So we have the IRS set, we have the APU, no, not the APU, the ground power connected already, and so we don't have to do everything from the beginning. Furthermore, I will now get into the menu, and let's go for the pre-flight information. So flight number is TWA 461, and we go for init request. Okay. There we go. From St. Louis to Eagle County. Okay, welcome back, Noble Duke. Airline ID is TW. Schedule date 28th of November. Flight time about 2 hours and 25. So that's why we are already, let's say, in a little bit of a hurry here, because otherwise it's gonna be a little bit late for me. But nevertheless, we of course take our time and set everything up. So block fuel 27369. Why is taxi fuel deleted? Taxi fuel in St. Louis should be 800. Okay, there we go. Send out. Oh, you have to go soon already. Okay, okay. But I hope I will see you back next time. So there we go, and get the first ARCAS message. There's our preliminary load sheets, and we...
Refueling truck is on its way.
Start refueling, so that we can start as fast as possible. And where is it? There we go, co-route. There we go, St. Louis to Eagle County. We have the flight plan received now. Perfect. So do I have the zero fuel weight is 111.0. So we tune that up. Hi Captain, welcome to the stream. That's nice to hear. So I parked myself at gate. Okay. I parked myself at gate Charlie 16. I couldn't remember what you said in the stream, which gate it was. So I decided to go for Charlie 16, but I can't remember anymore. So I hope that's fine. So zero fuel weight is set, and now we need to also set up the FMC services. Okay, perfect. So zero fuel weight. Now I'll wait for the fuel truck to arrive. Maybe it's working by itself. Okay, so the preliminary load
Fuel
sheet
truck is in position.
says we have a zero fuel weight of 116. We have to check that later on in the final load sheet. Zero fuel weight 116.4. We have fuel on board. A block fuel 27.4. Slash N. We have reserves today of 6378868 8.7. 4 minutes and 25 seconds left for the refueling process. We have cruising flight level of 320 today. Cruising wind 259 at 78. ISA deviation is -2. Nope. Transition altitude is indeed 18,000, and for the takeoff, yeah, that's that will be interesting. So takeoff weight is 137.5, so we take 138, and then we have our V speeds. I think the runway is dry. We will check that later. Oh, okay, so it's still changing as we're fueling up. I see. Okay, so where's my oh, there we go. So pass file 754 yes. So time until takeoff 28. Yeah, let's say maybe 35 minutes until takeoff. Well, we don't have boarding music, and we have no custom safety brief, do we? No, I didn't. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find any safety briefing for the MD-82 of Transworld Airlines. So we start boarding, and we also start boarding here. I'm not quite sure. Maybe that should be... Yeah, okay. So we start boarding here as well. And also... so we need to start the boarding basically 4 times. Requested. 2 minutes and 9 seconds left for the fueling process. Yeah, and you can see the temperatures are changing. The weights are changing. I'm gonna connect now to the network. MD.
Do you want a board crew?
Yes, I don't care. Well, you can crew. Pilot is already on board, so that's fine. So let me see the meter. So according to our flight plan, we have runway 12 right for departure. So, there we go. Varying with 0.4, 10 statute miles. Really? 10 statute miles visibility? That looks more, actually, but okay. 10 degrees, that's fine. Altimeter is 29894. So we set that already. 2994.
Your crew has boarded.
Okay, thank you. 29.
Passengers boarding starting.
904. Where is my...
Federal regulations require that carry-on items are still required to please in the checklist. Items must be placed
Where is my checklist? There we go. Okay, we have that on. I don't know why, but sometimes it's a little bit laggy. Okay, so boarding is underway. I can go back to menu, cars, and then we wait for the final load sheet. And I also need to check with the flight crew about the boarding status. 17 minutes, okay, that's okay. Oh well, actually I asked them to expedite a little bit. So, yeah, 12 minutes, that's perfect. And I'm gonna start the APU because it's currently a little bit cold in the aircraft. Flight deck door lock. Seatbelt signs remain off as we are still refueling. APU is coming up. We need to heat up the aircraft. We should have done that before, but well, good thing the passengers aren't complaining, right? And then we just wait for the final information here. 65 of 140. So of course it will take some time. But these are just the final preparations. We can go for the departure already. So 12 right, Ozark 8 for the departure. There we go. And do we go? Yeah, we fly the transition. Do we fly the transition here? I think so. Yes, we do. Ozark 8 via Holtzville. Okay, execute and check the Lex page. So yeah, we have St. Louis, Cabot, Huntsville, PWE. Okay, that's fine. So then they might be happy with like 10 degrees Celsius, right? That's freaking cold. So APU generators on. APU air on. And get the cross bleeds on. So for the arrival, that's gonna be a bit more interesting because... What was that? Okay, seems to be something from GSX or so. So we have a LDA-25 approach. We have RNAV approach. Okay, and we have ILS approach. Why? Wait a second. I'm on Eagle County. According to the current available charts provided by Jeppesen, I have LDA runway 25 and an RNAV Delta approach for runway 25. Well, actually it's just called runway unspecified. That's interesting. I don't have an ILS nor a localizer Yankee approach. That is interesting.
For everyone's safety, regulations require your compliance with all lighted signs, placards, and
why is that? I mean, I could use the LDA runway 25, but I'm German. And welcome to Pilot to the stream. So via Kremling, I think it is. Yes, it is via Kremling. So I just use LDA 25. Just using it. Never done that before, so I'm not really experienced in that. I'm not even sure if... Oh yeah, but Eagle County has a glide slope. That's at least something. during the day, decision height is 1790. Okay. Thank you very much, the pilot. Thank you. So, yeah, we have basically the information also here, wind 210 at 8. Actually, that's not correct, is it? Okay. So what about boarding? Boarding is almost finished here. So, let's check. Parking brake is set. EFB is, well, not available. Pneumatic pressure. I'm in the wrong checklist. I was already wondering. So emergency lights are on, cabin signs are on. By the way, is the fuel truck gone? No, he's not. Fuel truck should be gone by now. 27.2. It's a little bit less than what we expected, but overall it's okay. Fuel truck is in position, okay. Oh, that's weird. Nope, that's a flight plan crew message. Preliminary weights, there we go. Load sheet. So, final load sheet, that's what we were looking for. Zero fuel weight 116.4. So there's a big difference here, 116.4. 143, so we set that as actual takeoff weight. 140, well, let's make it 44. Always round up a little bit. Zero fuel weight 116.4, that is correct. Takeoff, dry runway 137, 140, 149, and we're gonna depart flaps 15. Okay, we can acknowledge the final load sheet. And then we close the doors. Eh? Oh, close, 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 close. And close. Okay. So, flaps 15 as I set, so we don't need to set, this is done at flaps 15. And the CG, menu button. No. Receive messages, final load sheet. And we check our takeoff CG. 11.5. So we set 11.5 over here. There we go. And then we have our takeoff trim. And trim is coming up. Thank you very much, the pilot. Yeah, I don't have super stickers at the moment because I'm still under 1,000 subscribers. So I think super chat and super stickers and stuff is just available if you have more than 1,000 subscribers. So if you want to donate, then you can do so via the links below in the description. So the first one is about Streamlabs, which is basically a PayPal or a credit card or whatever you would like to have, or via the what is it called? Donate me a coffee link, which is the second one. Unfortunately, yeah, as I said, no more possibilities for me at the moment. So of course you can also save up the donation, and then you just wait until I have 1,000 subscribers or more. So, okay, let me just quickly check something here. Okay, so I will now check the controllers list, but there is nothing online currently. Okay, so let's get into the overhead and check the other one. Engine sync selector is off. We can now turn on the seatbelt signs. Tests are all done. Check the fuel shut off and auto. Okay, so we can set, as we have no ATC, we can go for, whoops, where is it? Where? Wait a second. TWA 461, enter. And set standard IFR code of 2000. Okay. Nothing happened to the EFB. I turned it off. See, I turned it off. I'm just using the basically standard way. No auto brake, no EFB. Just got back to the roots, basically. Okay, so for the departure, let me see, Ozark 8. We have an initial climb of 5,000 feet. There is no ATC online, so I think we will climb through that, but first let me set that up. 250. 1,000. We set runway heading.
We're ready to go when you are.
Okay, boarding is completed. Set the flight director on. How would be the... Oh yeah, I remember. I need to set up the... Let me just quickly check that. ILS runway 6, 110.3 on a course of 64. Now it should be okay. I have glide slope fail. That is interesting. Okay, now 1, 2, 3. That is weird. Autoland is not working, so maybe I need to... I mean, basically it's not even necessary, but I just want to test it out. Never done that before. And apparently it's... Ah, okay, so you have to set both nav frequencies. Yeah, that's of course possible to calculate your own takeoff speeds. But to be honest, we have so many useful different programs and tables and stuff. I don't want to, spend more time on that. But yeah, of course, that's definitely possible to do that. And I think if you really go for a manual flight, basically, where you also calculate your own takeoff speeds, that might be very interesting indeed. 2994 it was. 29. Let's leave it here. And airport elevation is 617. There we go, 617. For TWA, you should switch your flight director to single. Okay. Let me see. I think that should be possible, or at least I hope so. Let me see. So I have this one, or I can change the ND to airplane. What is it? ND airplane. I don't know what the difference is. ND triangle or ND airplane. So I'll just leave it as this. Ah, this one maybe. Airplane or triangle. See? Here. Really? This is what TWA uses? I hate that. You need to... The formulas, like, yeah, that's right, yeah. Well, actually, the Douglas D-3 is very, very nice. Very nice to fly. Really. I mean, to be honest, I never used it because I'm used to the double cross and or to the cross basically, and I think this is kind of weird. So that's why I never used it before, but well, we will see. So APU is started. Temperature is now fine, 20 degrees, perfect. Pressure is already there, so dismiss the GPU. Can turn that off. Okay, you see, so that's the difference. That's because I'm just used to the cross, and I always use the cross because I used to fly Airbus and Boeing, and they both have the cross. So yeah, I don't know. And actually, I mean, I have flown the 727 and the 757 a long time ago, but to be honest, I can't remember if they have the triangle here. Anyway, GPU is disconnected, and we can now prepare for pushback and startup. What? What did he say? Waiting for? Okay, weird. So, parking brake is set. Pneumatic pressure is there. We can then... Let's just check. Okay, we have enough pressure. And I'll leave that on until we really start the pushback so that the temperature back there is still fine. We can now turn on all the pumps. APU norm switch to norm. Pneumatic crossfit levers are open. And why is it so laggy in the last time? Don't know. So before start, checklist completed. Now, the fuel truck is still here, so I think I have to reset it. I don't know why, but I just need to reset that. Yeah, that is right. The Maddog is really like different to fly than the Airbus and Boeing, but I love it. At first I was really, you know, worried that I can do it, but right now I just love it.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 461, which serves to Colorado. Our flight
Hello,
will be
Captain.
roughly
We're ready for
2
pushback.
hours and 25 minutes. Now that the cabin door is closed, please make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your large devices are now shut down and stowed. Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all tray tables and seat backs are in full
095.
upright position for departure.
I know that's
Passengers, prepare doors
the
for
radial.
departure, cross-check, verify straps, and stand by for all calls.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Turn on the beacon lights. So that is so weird. It's so laggy. I changed my settings back, by the way. So, to what it was before. But it seems as if Sim Update 11 changed something in my system which I didn't find out yet what it is. So nose left. Yes, I did, but I didn't have set the arrival yet, I think. Let me see.
Release parking brakes.
Yeah, I have. I don't know actually why there is no... Oh, there we go. See, for the descent we
Release
have.
parking brakes.
Okay. So, yeah, everything is set.
Release parking brakes.
Where are my rudder pedals? There you come. Wait a second.
Commencing push.
What?
All
Well,
engines clear. Start
what?
at
What? Okay. Well, then we can start. Okay, so pressure off. Use system B today, and
Ladies and gentlemen,
open the
please
start
direct
right
attention
start
to the front of
valve.
the aircraft for a safety demonstration.
Monitor N2.
When the seatbelt light is on, please make sure that your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another. Tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. In the
20%.
event that the seatbelt light is not on, we suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened in case of unexpected turbulence. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft. Please take a few moments now to locate your
And
nearest exit.
okay.
In cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor level lighting
Let the
will guide
engine
you towards
stabilize.
exit. In the event of a
Generators
decompression,
kicking
an
in.
oxygen mask will drop in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards
And
you.
start
Place
engine
it firmly
number
over your
1.
nose and mouth, secure the elastic band behind your head, tighten the straps if necessary, and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you're traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask
So
on
that's
first
so
and
weird.
then assist
If I
others.
use my
Keep your mask on until a member of the crew advises you it is
if I use my
in the unlikely event of a water
my
landing,
hat
a life
to
vest is
turn,
located in the
it's
pouch under your
it's
seat or between the armrests.
totally
When instructed to do so,
laggy.
open the plastic pouch and remove the vest.
Don't know what's
Flip it
going
over
on
your
there.
phone. Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front. Hold the straps tight.
Set parking brakes.
Place the vest
Brake
firmly on the red
set.
cord only when exiting the
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine
Vests
strike.
do not
You can
inflate
disconnect.
automatically. Blow into the mouthpieces for manual
Okay.
inflation. Each vest is equipped with a whistle and light. If necessary,
I did
your
set the
seat
parking
cushion
brake,
can be
didn't
used
I?
as secondary flotation
Yeah, I
device.
did. Okay.
Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the straps, and hug the cushion to your chest. Please securely stow your personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened
did
and
I
seat backs
just-
and tray tables are in their full upright position.
Wow, I
We remind
pushed in the wrong direction. But anyway.
the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is prohibited by law.
Unlocking gear.
Information can be found in the safety card located in the seat back in front of
Ladies
you.
and gentlemen,
Please read it and let a cabin member know if you have any questions. Thanks for flying with us again, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
Yo, welcome back. So we go for normal
Tow
takeoff.
truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Slats extend.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Flaps 15 set. And so engine ignition selector. Nope. Off. Pilot heat. Captain.
Pull up and take it with you to the
Anti-ice switch is not required. Air condition supply switch to auto door Q light. All doors closed. And hydraulic system. We have all the pumps on. Looking good. Okay. So do a quick flight controls check. Full up, full down, left and right, rudder, full left, full right. Okay, all clear. Taxi lights on. And maybe I should have switched to Unicom already. But yeah, I think that's fine. I think the no, this is actually the newer one. This is the newer one here. So, St. Louis ground TWA 461 is taxiing to runway 12 right using taxiway Delta 5 and Delta St. Louis traffic. Not ground, but traffic, but anyway.
The cabin is ready for takeoff.
Park brake release. No takeoff warning, that's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon. This is your captain speaking. On behalf of Transworld Airlines and the entire crew, I would like to welcome you aboard this flight with service to Eagle County. So flight time today will be about 2 hours and 20 minutes. So there is plenty of time to enjoy our lovely cabin service. For now, we're already making our way to the runway. We don't expect any delay because we have no traffic in front of us. So please sit back, relax, and just enjoy the flight. I will get back to you once we are airborne and on our cruising flight level with some more weather information about the destination. Thank you very much. I love that. Yeah, maybe if I'm doing a flight in Germany, then I could maybe do that. So, taxi checklist. APU air switch is off, TRP as required, VBUCs are set. Flight instruments are checked, FMS is checked, flight controls checked as well. Flap and slat lever is set to 15 and blue light. Auto brakes and spoilers. I don't even know if I have to arm the spoilers. No, I can't. Okay, auto brakes not available. Aileron, rudders and stabilizer trims 0, 0 and checked. Yep, is 0. Okay, APU is shutting down right now. Takeoff briefing is performed, cabin report obtained, and taxi checklist is completed. So before takeoff checklist, takeoff runway 12 right is confirmed, is on the right side of us. Takeoff data is confirmed. Fuel balance is checked, 27,000 pounds on board and centered, balanced. Brake temperature is fine. Engine ignition selector can be set to both now. And we're just crossing the runway as it's not active today, so I hope there's no one coming. And the EOAP is checked, no lights. We are all set for the departure. Cabin crew, seats for takeoff please, seats for takeoff. Cabin crew, seats for takeoff please, seats for takeoff. St. Louis traffic, TWA 461 at the holding point runway 12 right, lining up, taking off Ozark 8 departure. All the lights on, and I should have set that to altitude reporting already. That is fine, that is fine, that is fine. Okay, we are all set up. I forgot again to start the chrono. Terrain radar on. Auto thrust on. TRP is set to takeoff. Get the clock running. Let's see if my thrustmaster giving me the same problem as... Hello? Wait a second. Why is my... Huh? I can't... Whoa, nice! I can't move my thrust anymore. Okay, because I have auto thrust on. Okay. Well... Didn't know that. And set takeoff thrust.
Takeoff thrust set.
Runway 12 right, okay.
Clamp.
Clamp.
80 knots, cross check.
Checked, release. Gear up.
Gear up. Lights out.
Okay, that flight director is really weird. Got that back. Okay. We can climb higher here. We don't have any ATC, so... Okay. Go for vertical speed. 1000. Heading hold. EPR limit. We can switch to climb thrust now.
Stabilizer motion.
Flaps 11.
Thrust set.
Flaps retract. Whoops.
Lap 0.
Yeah, come on. And get back onto the route here. Slats retract.
Slats retracted.
Got over here hydraulic auxiliary pumps off. Okay, and these can go back to low. There we go. Did I set slats up? Yes, I did. Okay. And then we can climb with 250 knots. There we go. Wow. This is so laggy. I don't know what I did wrong. Okay, anyway. We are now in the air climbing, and I get to St. Louis now. Okay, heading 300. Or actually it might be heading 2905 here. Okay, perfect. So, let me have a look now on the chat. Will you say... Yeah, I will do it later on, okay? Good luck with your exam tomorrow, then. So I really don't know what's going on with my FPS here. It's really weird. Well, maybe I have one idea, which could be the cause of it. Well, I'll leave it like this. Let's see. Maybe this will help a little more. But we get back into the cockpit. So, okay. Can set that up. And we could... That should be working, shouldn't it? 114.2. Okay. Why do I not have the VOR? Okay, then we take St. Louis. It's fine for me as well. So it should now capture the VOR, and then we can switch to nav mode. 10,000, lights off. Seatbelt signs off as well. Yeah, VOR track, okay, perfect. Nav track is also captured, okay, so. So, yeah, basically we are flying now to St. Louis and then Cabot next. Okay. And then we can increase the climb to 290 knots. Okay, so this is fine, this is fine. Check the cabin pressurization. It's rising. Okay. Engine mode selector is now off. Landing gear is up, lights out. Auto brake not available. Speed brake lever didn't use. Flap sled lever up and retracted. Engine ignition selector just set to off. Fuel center tank is on, and altimeters, yeah, stand by for altimeters. Oh, I hated math. That was always the worst for me. So, yeah, we reached 290 knots. We're now increasing the climb. As you can see, 2,000 feet now per minute. We set the range up here a little, range 15. Yeah, there we go. Well, at least it's not as laggy anymore. as it was before. Okay, a little bit better though. Okay, so let's see. So we're flying now toward Holtzville, 142. Yeah, and I still can't receive it. Okay, so but everything else looks fine, and we're just standing by still for the standard altimeter. There's Holtzville, Hotel Lima Victor. Wondering why I do not get that in. Engine's looking good. Everything is okay. Hydraulic is fine as well. Did I turn on the galley power? Yes, I did. Okay, fuel heating still fine. We have 4 degrees outside, so that's fine. Do I have real world time and weather? Yes, I have. Okay. Okay, and we set... Oh, come on. 299 at 2, standard pressure set. After takeoff, climb checklist is completed. There we go. Yeah, I know, but I can't get it. I set 114.2, that's the frequency of it. So maybe it doesn't have a distance. Let me see. VHF 1, 2, 3, HF 2, 1. VOR. It's very quiet, I don't think I can hear it. Nope. Can't hear anything. So maybe I'm back to 114. Nope. Nothing. I can... Why is the checklist open? 114.2, that's the frequency. So I don't know actually what's wrong. I think I can also turn off terrain radar now. Very nice, clear skies. Oh, and I just noticed that the overlay is not completely working. So let me just change that here. I wonder why there is no reconnect or reset button in the overlay. KSTL Kigi TWA 461. Okay. Yeah, now we have the ground speed available. Hi Alex, no, not yet. The giveaway is not yet active. Well, it's not a giveaway, it's a route voting, but no, not yet. But we still have 2 hours of flight in front of us, so I will turn it on very soon. Now I have it. Now I have the Holtzville. So apparently it's only 40 miles range. That's weird, but yeah. That is actually really weird. Okay, anyway, can't change it. Yes, that's on the charts, yes. Low VOR. That's what at least the L is indicating, I think. But still, I thought it should be in range. Okay, so, Oh, 40 is okay. Okay, that's it. That's good to know. Alex, low, well, low means that the, how to say, the range of the VOR is not as far as it is for high. So there's a high VOR and a low VOR, and the high VOR has, I don't know, a range of like 100 to 150 miles or something, and the low VORs have less. According to Captain Cavu, it's a minimum of 40 miles. And I think I didn't reach it because, well, we were out of the 40 miles, and also I was well above 18,000 feet. That could have been a problem as well. So we go for Mach 7.8. Okay. Well, while I'm on it, I'll just type in the descent winds here quickly. 310, 200, 100, 253 at 97. 259 at 67. And 221 at 13. Whoops. 221 at 13. There we go. Do we expect anti-ice? No, not yet. I maybe have to change that later on, but for now, we are not. Ah, okay, okay. Oh, that's hard, Alex. I had that during my approach controller exam on Iveo. So AO2 means automatic report with the possibility of, I think, wind and... no, not temperature. There was something else. Time and wind or something. So basically there is AO1 and AO2. No, forget about it. AO1 is the standard one, and AO2 means it has also a precipitation sensor, so it measures if there is rain or something. Then you have the sea level pressure is 967, which is basically the QNH. So for just you have to add a 0 in front of it, and then you have the QNH of 967. And the other one is yeah, I don't know about that. It has something to do with maybe with temperature or something, but I'm not 100% sure of that. Well, basically no, I'm not. I'm totally unsure about that completely. I think it's about temperature. SLP means sea level pressure. So let's see if I start the giveaway. No, let's not call it giveaway. Let's call it I don't know. Let's call it. Let's just call it raffle. So. Let's see. I think the T0028 means the 28th. I mean, I'm talking about the meter again. So T00 means, well, the 28th is obviously the date, 28th. But yeah, what's then? Yeah, that's right. So no, I have to pass this on to Captain Cavu about the T part. so maybe he can answer the question. Do I just say... Is it? Darn, I did a spelling mistake here. Yeah, most of most of pilots and controllers just ignore that part of the meter. Ah, okay, so I found it out what it is. So that means temperature right now is 0 degrees Celsius. Wait a second. 0.16.1. So it's 0.2 degrees. And dew point... 0. No, it's 2.8 degrees, and dew point is, well, the rest of it. So it's always 4 digits. 2.8 degrees, and then the dew point is 10.72. Okay, so the first value indicates if it's plus or 0. Well, yeah. So the temperature currently, like the last part of the remark section, the T part, it's telling it's 0.2 degrees Celsius plus, and dew point is negative. That's because there is a 1. Negative. Negative. Yeah, negative 7.2. But don't ask me why it's back there as well. Yeah, I know, but I think this part back there is more precise, and it's also part of like any automatic service. So maybe there is like it's necessary for any automatic service to figure out the exact information. By the way, we are on cruise, so we can set the TRP as well to cruise here. And then we can start to prepare already for the approach. I know that there is a lot of time to go. Really long time if I see that on the map. But yeah, will be very interesting talking about the approach. I will do the LDA approach into Eagle County. Localizer directional aid approach. Never done that before, so I have no clue how it works, but I should have a glide slope. And I have to fly the last part as visual approach. Whereas last part refers to 4.5 miles roughly. So, what else? Airport's elevation is 6,500 feet. So I will tune that in here already. 6,500. So 6,547 feet. Okay. And the landing pressure right now was 2962. 2962. Okay, so we have set the cabin information. And then we can have a look on the approach. So, this will be... So, no, first of all, here is the map. So, we just departed St. Louis over here, and we're now flying westwards. We will pass Denver over here, and then we gonna fly into Eagle County. So, Romeo Lima Golf will be our final waypoint, Kremlin, from where we're gonna start the, well, yeah, approach. Although there is no star, so we will fly directly the LDA runway 25 approach from Kremlin. And yeah, we can see here the different altitude restriction. So Akula we have to cross at 12,900 feet. And then we continue our descent down here through the mountains or over the mountains until waypoint Washi, from where we start our final approach into Eagle County, where I think we have a glide slope, because this is told here on this little information chart. For LDA with glide slope, fly visual to airport, 250 degrees, 4.3 nautical miles, authorized during day only. So we have night weather, and we have yeah, the visual approach will be possible. We can see here we have an offset LDA, that's why we have to overtake here and fly manually. We can then see down here we have a decision height of 1,790 or a decision altitude of 8,330 during the day. And we need a visibility of 3 statute miles in order for us to be landing. So therefore we can already set the orange buck here to 8,330, although I still don't understand the reason for that. I will never understand it, but yeah, that's how it is. So I set the orange buck in the background already, and yeah, here this is the route we're gonna fly down here until Akula, and then we get onto the localizer. And for the departure, or for the go around basically, climb straight ahead to Sierra X-Ray Whiskey VOR, which is snow, and cross snow VOR, then climbing right turn to 14,600, outbound on snow VOR radial 001 to JZ International, no, intercept DME 24.2, snow and hold. And then we continue to climb in the hold to 14,600 if we haven't done that yet. Also very important for this area is that we have an altitude, a cold temperature correction. So if the temperature is at or below minus 21 degrees, we have to do a cold temperature altitude correction, which means if the aircraft set the correct pressure and the altitude indicator is, I don't know, showing 9,000 feet, then it's actually not 9,000, but a little bit more or less.
Miles from Tusk, inbound runway 19
Yeah.
left, Kansas City traffic.
So that's basically the arrival here. Then we're gonna vacate left side till the airport is quite small. No, I'm not watching NHL. Okay, yep. See you later in 45 minutes, Alex. Very nice livery. I like the special livery here. Really nice. Well, the livery itself is, I mean, it just looks like every livery back then in the 1980s and stuff. It's not very colorful. It's not very... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's not bad, but... Well, there are definitely better ones than the standard TWA livery. Didn't I? Is there a new update? Well, wait a second, let me check. My Maddog manager said nothing. Oh, indeed, new update available. Okay, yep, you're right. I totally missed that. Leonardo Maddog. Let me see. Okay, yeah. Now there are some interesting new features. Wow, that sounds good. Well, then we will see the new Maddog next week, I think. Very nice. Thanks for the information. Oh yeah, okay. That's most likely a reason. Well, I should get used to checking the... Oh, turn off the auto throttle. I can't hear that electronic noise. Okay. Well, I'm very curious about that. I will check that tomorrow, I think. Offline, of course. I don't think I'm gonna stream tomorrow, but really looking forward to that. So I'm really looking forward to that. By the way, Captain Kavu, did you turn off the auto throttle in cruise flight as well? Because I'm getting sick of this electronic noise while adjusting the automatic speed. That's so annoying. Or at least I think so. So now it's flat surface here, no mountains to see. And then soon we will be in the Rocky Mountains. That's gonna be interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm also too lazy. So sometimes I get into overspeed. Very rare though. But I can totally understand. So let me have a quick look into the football match here. Oh no, Portugal is leading. Darn. So I have now football running besides me. Or soccer. We're in the US today, so I have to say soccer. Okay, so I didn't know that the engineer actually adjusted the throttle. I thought that that was done by the pilots anyway. I mean, they also have the instruments in front of them, so that's interesting news. So, we have 1 hour and 45 minutes to go. Sky Gods. Okay. That's something I didn't know, actually. That is really interesting. I also think that the work of the engineers was really, I wouldn't say more important than the pilot's work, but to be honest, I mean, if there was something wrong, of course the pilots had to fly the aircraft, but the engineers, I mean, they were basically responsible for anything, everything. I can remember when I used to fly the Concorde in FS 2004 as well as now in MSFS, and I always love to check about the fuel and stuff, and this is just a single small part of the engineer's job. So basically, even if you fly realistically in the Concorde in FS 2004 or now in FS 2020, I mean, basically nothing will happen, right? So, I mean, you can watch the instruments, but in the end nothing will happen, except maybe a fuel problem. But in real world, I always thought that the engineers are like the secret heroes of the sky. Yeah, I know that the graphic card is a little bit overpowered, but no, actually it worked fine before Sim Update 11. And then there was the DirectX 12 and DLSS coming in, and I changed some settings and stuff. Where actually, basically, the simulator set all the settings back to standard. And I changed it back to my settings, or at least I thought I did. And since then, I sometimes have some problems with the graphics. So I think it might be something with Sim Update 11. But yeah, I don't know. I have to recheck my NVIDIA settings. And also the settings in the simulator, because there are some new settings I set to Ultra as well, and before that it was working fine with like 30, 40, 50 FPS, and now it's not anymore. So the difficult part now is to watch. Okay, speed is still fine. Let me see. 2148 Zulu. So it's just okay. Oh really? Did you activate DirectX 12, Captain Kavoo? Because for me, if I use DirectX 11 and then Ultra settings with Sim Update 11, it's bad. But if I use DirectX 12 with Sim Update 11 and Ultra, then it is mostly fine. And also DLSS is working fine, well, mostly, because the digits in the, for example, in the autopilot field, using DLSS is like, if I turn the wheel here, it's kind of, you know, if I change it from 113 to 112, the 3 and the 2 are kind of overlapping for a few milliseconds or something. It looks really weird, so I cannot use DLSS. I think so, yes. So I'm using DirectX 12 right now. I mean, I can. Let me try. Wait a second. Let me try something. Okay. So I'm now at 33 FPS right now. And let me now check if I can switch to DirectX 11. Okay, no, I cannot. I have to restart the computer for that. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's fine. So at least for my personal feeling, I think that DirectX 12 is working good. But yeah. Hi Trophy, welcome to the stream. Well, the 3060 Ti is also very good, and I think it's enough for the MSFS. Holy crap, I can't say MSFS. So I have to say I like DirectX 12. I'm not sure. I will check later on with DirectX 11 as well, but for me 12 is working fine. And I also let me check. I think, if I remember correctly, I locked the FPS using NVIDIA control panel to something like 40. Yeah, I captured that on 40. I turn it off now. Let me see. I'm fine, Trophy. Thank you very much. How are you doing? Oh yeah, so that's interesting. If I lock them at 40 and if I unlock them, it's no difference. But yeah, you can see if I switch the view, it's getting down to 25. But even just blue skies is not getting above 40, so I think that's not really working. Yeah, you can see it's locked at 40 still, even though I changed it. That's weird. Okay, anyway, I'll leave it on as locked. Okay. Still learning for the English exam. Oh no. All the people have exams right now. It's kind of weird. Everyone is talking about any exam. The problem is I don't have a fuel prediction. That's not good, to be honest. Is there any way to see my fuel prediction? No, there isn't. Why is there no fuel prediction? Okay, so as I have no fuel prediction here on the FMC, I have to do a fuel check. Oh, that's fine. So we're just crossing PWE. So let's do a quick fuel check. Because I don't know about the speed. If I'm fine with the speed or not. So, Pawnee City. And we should have 18.7 tons of fuel on board. 18.7. And we have 19.7. Well, we're not there yet. So we have to check that. If we're fine with that. Oh no. Yeah, I can remember when I was in school. Let's see. Teachers love the time before Christmas to do all their testing. And I think it's still the same. Every teacher thinks that his part is the most important one. What I was wondering a little is we have minus 23 degrees Celsius right now, but the fuel temperature is still at plus 14. Normally it's getting down. That's kind of interesting. Oh, isn't that view nice? I just love it. Let's do a screenshot. Wonderful. Yeah, and we're crossing now Pawnee City, and we have like 800 tons, 900 tons more than we would need, so fine with that. There's still no controller online. We have LA Center currently online. We have Portland Approach online. Nashville Approach. We have Philly and Newark Approach. Bradley Ground, but nothing in our area. Nothing. So sad. Yes, definitely trophy. Absolutely surprising. I didn't expect that, to be honest. In real life, the fuel temperature on the southern exposure wing would be higher. Yeah, because the sun is getting there. What? No, why would it? Oh yeah, maybe indeed of the sun. But why would it be higher than on the right side? Or northern part, whatever. Ah, yeah, see, some. First guess was right. Interesting, that really has an effect. Maybe we should tell Leonardo that he should simulate that. I don't think this is possible. So we still have 1.5 hours of flight time in front of us. So our descent will start in about 1 hour, maybe a little bit more. Actually, we should be able to see that. No, not yet. Are these? I think these are VORs which are close to us. Let me see. Could that be? Where am I? Yeah, Lima November Kilo is Lincoln. And then we have MHK. Yeah, but I think that should be VORs. Yeah, MHK is Manhattan Regional. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, that's right. Well, this looks really interesting. What is that? Where am I? That looks really interesting, like a lot of... I don't know, it's farmland or what it is? All these circles here, or is it... There is a city down there. Whatever this is. Then we have... Beatrice on the... Well, here is a... Yeah, there is some... Like, these two pictures from Bing Maps were taken during different time of the year. But, where's Beatrice? Oh, this was the city of Beatrice. This is Beatrice, okay. Never heard of it, but this is Beatrice. I am in the United States. Let me see. What did it say? KBIE Airport. That's Nebraska, yeah. That's right. That is Nebraska. Irrigation circles. Okay, let me have a look. What? Irrigation, okay. Ah yeah, okay, okay. See? Now I learned a new word. Irrigation. But I've never seen so many at one place. Down there's a small little airfield as well. How cute is that? But there are no fields left. There's so many circles, there are no fields. No, I mean, I know irrigation circles, I just don't know the name of it. Like, in English. Well, to be honest, I don't even know the German word for it, or if there is one. I think it's indeed just the translation I found on Google, so... Kinda interesting here, irrigation circles. Well, I have to keep that in mind. Always learning something new, right? So next one is Hayes Center. HCT. Actually, I can tune that in. 117... 7. Yep. Now we'll see. We're right now 160 miles away. So let me have a look. Nebraska is a state in the Midwestern region of the United States. It is bordered by South Dakota to the north, Iowa to the east, and Missouri to the southeast, both across the Missouri River. Kansas to the south, Colorado to the southwest, and Wyoming. Oh, Wyoming. Yeah, that's nice. I like Wyoming. It is the only triply landlocked US state. Okay. Ah. I didn't know that Nebraska has a nickname. It's the nickname of Nebraska is Cornhusker State. That is interesting. Oh, the capital is linked. Wait a second. I have a message. Center fuel pressure. Okay. It's just 100. So. Get that low. Off. Okay. Well, Nebraska and its irrigation circles. Fuel temperature still 11 degrees. I'm wondering why I don't have a top of descent. Do I have a discontinuity? No, I have no discontinuity. Why do I not have Captain Kavoo, can you tell me why I don't have a fuel prediction, and also why I don't have a top of descent in my progress page? Also, the descent page is empty. That is kind of weird. I mean, everything else is basically okay. Landing weight, by the way, will be oh, landing weight 126, so 127 for the landing weight. Reset the bugs. And then flaps 40. I think we're gonna do a flaps 40 landing today. So it's telling me flaps 40 is 134 and the FMS tells me it's 122. Okay. If I use auto speed, if I use manual speed, I can't even land flaps 40 apparently. I don't know. You loaded all the fuel. Go back to the performance page. Yes, wait a second. Performance. Oh. That might be the reason. What did we have? We had a block fuel of 27.6. Oops. Also, I have no idea what the N or A is. Oh, no, that's fuel. Current fuel. So current fuel is 18. Ah, okay. Well, we still have no top of descent, but at least we have a fuel prediction now. But still, that's interesting. Why this changed. Well, we still have 18. So I have to reset that. What is the difference between N and A? 11.1. Ah, come on. Uh, 17.9/A. Huh? Oh, I can't change it into A. Really? So you just use whatever came in your mind. Crazy. Totally crazy. Okay, let me see if I can Google that. Okay. So, Captain Kavoo, maybe I can explain you something about the MD-82. Maybe. Let me see. User manual, page 123. That's interesting. I just have 14. So, according to Google, it says you would input /A or /N depending on which fuel burn configuration you want. So /N stands for standard, while A for alternate fuel burn configuration. That is for the P3D Leonardo MD-82. I mean, the A or N is the same, so standard or alternate. But what exactly the configuration is, I don't know. So here is someone who wrote... wait a second before I tell you that. Okay, this is not fine. So here's someone who wrote, I believe, he doesn't know, he believes, the alternate fuel schedule burns a portion of the wing tanks before the center tank, reducing the chance of ice formation due to cold-soaked fuel. Don't quote me on that though. I mean, the explanation would make sense, right? But, yeah. Is there landing speeds, Maddog X operations manual, volume 1. Navigation system, pneumatics, power, automatic flight, electrical. No, that's really just the electrical part. Flight controls, flight instruments, chapter 10. No. Auxiliary power. Fuel system. No, nothing. We have to burn all the fuel out of the center tanks first, otherwise the fuel is unusable if the pumps fail. Oh, really? But why is... But in the checklist, if I remember correctly, in the checklist it says turn off the center tank pumps. Oh no, before start tank pumps all on, okay. Yeah, after takeoff. So in the after takeoff checklist coming with the Maddog, they say center fuel tank pump as required. So okay, so I found the explanation in... Where is it? The website's called hilmerby.com. Okay. They couldn't use their center tank fuel. Okay. That's interesting. So fuel systems seems to be kind of interesting and kind of difficult as well. So I found something. Let me check on the website what exactly this is. Okay, so I have a website. This site is dedicated to Scandinavian Airlines SAS, DC-9, MD-80, A330, 340, real-life flying cockpit layout procedures. And he is telling about the alternate fuel burn system. Now listen, later aircraft from number 54 and onwards, might refer to Scandinavian, I don't know, are equipped with an alternate fuel burn system. In these aircraft, the center tank pump switches have 3 positions: auto, off, on. With the switch in auto fuel, from the center tank will be fed to the engines until the fuel level in the center tank reaches around 5,000 kilograms. At this level, the pumps will stop until the level in the main tanks reaches around 1,800 kilograms. Then the pumps will start again. The reason for this system is to get the cold fuel away from the contact with the upper wing surface in order to minimize the ice formation during ground stop. So yeah, I think you 2-0 for Portugal. Okay, so I think you have a clue what this is all about. I haven't. Okay, so then you might have never had the MD-82 past number 54. Well, I mean, it makes sense, of course, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was just in the later state of the aircraft, or maybe it's just an additional, you know, I mean, you were flying the MD-82 and you basically had no, let's say, bigger problems with it, so overall, I don't think it's really necessary then. And that's also, or this might be the reason why you didn't have it. They had an engine flame out because of upper wing ice? That's something too technical for me. I don't know why they would have a flame out because of upper wing ice. Ah, you see, they don't need it because they have these heaters. And there, by the way, is also our top of descent coming in. So we have it. It's at least on the ND. It's not here in the progress page. But we have it. Oh, okay, and the ice was sucked into the engines, right? And then you got the flame out. See, this is something which would be very interesting for Alex. Because he's always interested in, like, you know, technical parts of the MD. Yeah, exactly. And then sucked into the engines, and then I'm not sure about that. He's very experienced in the MD because he's just interested in it, but I'm not sure if he knows that, and I don't think he knows either what /N and /A is. So finally we're getting closer to our total of descent here. $50 miles to go to HCT, and then we're like the next waypoint is then going to be Akron, which is, well, actually let me tune that in. 114.4. Let me see. Do I receive it already? No. No. Akron is about 76 miles away from Hayes, so. Oh well, it's close to 130. Should receive it very soon then. Our fuel temperature is now -3 on the left side and -1 on the right side. So that is interesting. So apparently the fuel temperature is decreasing individually, even though the oil temperature on the left side is warmer. That's weird. So the fuel temperature is colder, the oil temperature is warmer. I'm not sure if this has something to do with the sun. And I'm also not sure if there is something simulated if the fuel temperature is going minus. You are back, Alex! Welcome back! You missed a lot of technical discussion about the MD-82. So I just suggest you should watch the stream again while you were away, and then you can find, maybe you can find out some things about the MD-82. Now we were just discussing what on the fuel performance page, what the /N or /A, which is the alternative, means, and not just like the name of it, but also what the difference is. And then we were discussing about fuel temperature and stuff like that. And also we're getting closer to our top of descent and 126 nautical miles. So yes, Captain Kavoo was right again. 130 miles should be the range where it is at least simulated here in the simulator. Yes, not alternative versus normal. Not automatic. And I'm currently just trying again to find out if something happens if the fuel temperature is getting minus. I've never heard about B actually. So we could be a little bit faster if we wouldn't have had 100 knots headwind. But I can check, let me see. Flight level up, is this... no, it's not even there. So I'm at HCT now. We have 251 with 91 knots wind. Is that 96 knots? Yeah, and it will be even stronger the higher we go. And now we're getting some more information here. To SC. What is SC now? Ah, what did I do? I don't know what SC is. Yeah, actually, we weren't like 100% sure what it is. So I found an article on the net saying that /N is normal, and alternative means that the center tank pumps stop working if you have around 5,000 kilograms in the tank, and then they stop the pumps and start using the fuel in the wings, so that there is basically less icing on the wing. But we figured out that for the alternative way to be working, you need center tank pumps which has not only on and off like we have here, not only one off and on, but also auto position. Because if you don't have the auto position, it's not working. And then we figured out, or Captain Kavoo told me, that American had like some heating system, heating bags, whatever, which were placed on the wings to not have the icing problem. No, but there is a connection between icing and fuel. Because if the wing tanks are full, then there will be, or can be, more icing on top of the wing. Because the fuel is then cold. And, yeah. Start of climb to optimum altitude. Okay, but I should have the optimum altitude. Ah! Ha ha ha! Interesting. Step point is now. Okay. That is not even planned on SimBrief. On SimBrief, my final cruise flight level is 320. So is there a reason for me to go up besides saving fuel? I don't think so. Well, let's just try it. So we have a rest of 5.8, and okay, let's climb up. To be honest, I have no idea why the FMC tells me optimum flight level. I've never seen that before, but let's just try it, right? Why is that? Well, because I don't know, but maybe because the wings are too thin, the tanks are too far out, so it's very cold out there, and then there's icing. But on the other hand, I mean, why do you have wing anti-ice if you need the fuel to be transferred? I don't know. Oh, well, we could also climb with 1,000 feet per minute. No, not fuel, wing anti-ice, not fuel heaters. So we are now on flight level 340, and indeed we saved some fuel here. 6.0 now instead of 5.8. Hi Felix, welcome to the stream. Yes, basically. And among other actions, installation. Okay. Yeah, very technical today. Very interesting. I have to take care now here about so cruise 250 below 10,000. Okay. Okay. Cruise is now... I have to change that to 340. Now I should have removed my top of descent as well. Yeah. .1, we are indeed saving some fuel, even though the headwind is greater than before. So, Akron, and then Kremling. So Kremling is 113.8. I tuned that in already. And we leave that on a heading of 184. Yeah, I know, but there's... I mean, I read your well, it's not a manual, but you know, the text you wrote about the engines and stuff, and pneumatic pressure, and of course it is very interesting, but it's just so complicated, and I don't think there will be a lot of people watching these videos. And also, I'm afraid that people like Mr. Cavu... Oops. Yeah, I'm sorry. That Mr. Cavu comes onto this video and then say, no, this is wrong, and this is wrong, and this is wrong. And then I have to take this video off, and everything was for nothing. I mean, I'm already struggling with creating, you know, landing videos because lack of time. So how would I do this? 126 points, right, so 127. Okay. By the way, Captain Kavu, what about this landing sheet here? No, landing. Because it's telling me if I use auto thrust, I have an approach speed of 132 knots on flaps 40. If I use the manual, so no auto thrust, I have to be a little bit faster, but I have no flaps 40 speed. So does it mean if I want to land flaps 40, I need to use auto thrust? So many questions today. And the overlay is frozen again because it's stuck at 33,000 feet. I have to restart it once again. Okay, and we're going from St. Louis to Eagle County on TWA 461. Okay. Oh, okay. Although I think 132 is a little bit slow, to be honest. Oh, actually it says 131 indeed here. So let's check the meter once again. .280 knots, 10 centimeters, broken at 10,000, temperature 4, 2957, okay. Phew. So slowly but steady, it's getting interesting here for the approach. There's our top of descent, and then we're getting onto Kremlin. So I'm also for localizer with vertical guidance with glide slope. Fly visual to airport. I don't understand that for... Ah, okay, it's down there. Okay, never mind. I got it. So 46 minutes until touchdown. Oh, and by the way, fuel temperature is now -7 to -5, and there's, at least for now, there's nothing going on here. Well, I think that on the modern aircrafts, with like Airbus and Boeing and stuff, it is more like magic, because you know, there's so much electronic stuff happening that you don't know what's going on. Unlike the older aircrafts, of course, where you indeed know what's going on. Yeah, that's true. That is obviously true, yeah. So we're getting closer also to Denver. So Denver is coming up here, and there you can see, maybe you can see in the background here, there are the mountains coming in, the Rockies, some clouds as well. They actually look quite high, so we have to take care about anti-ice, because I know that anti-ice is simulated here, unlike the fuel temperature problem. First time coming into Eagle County. I have been to Aspen already, once or twice. I think I didn't stream it, because I also messed up the approaches. But yeah, Eagle County is also very interesting. Even more if you do a circle to land. That would be even more interesting. But today, as time is short as well, we just do the published approach. And also we have 11 knots of wind, so we better do what the meter is telling us to do. Let me check, is there a controller online? No, there is not. Of course not. I mean, I could also fly offline because there's no controller anyway. Yeah, that's right. That is indeed right. And I can see the clouds here also on the radar or on the map. So expected arrival is in 41 minutes, and according to this one, okay, 21:53. That is in exactly 30 minutes. So if I can manage to land in the first try, we will be 10 minutes early. So, Yampa Valley Airport. Man, those are names. Okay, and he landed on the wrong airport. Okay. So, I checked the map. There is no other airport around. Robert VO. They have even Robert VOR DME. Bravo Quebec Zulu 112.2 on Google Maps. Well, there is no other airport around. Well, at least, I mean, if it was a snowstorm, then at least he was landing at an airport at all, right? Yampa Valley Regional Airport. There are also 737 and A320s flying. And American Airlines with a 737 in all metallic livery. Ah, that is so amazing. Oh! At Yampa Valley Airport Regional there's a German flag. I just saw on Google pictures. He broke out and saw a runway. Craig Moffat Airport. Okay, so let me do something interesting here. Choose a starting point. So I'm choosing a starting point, and I'm... what is it? Craig Moffat Airport. Oh yeah, okay, indeed. This is quite close, but Okay. Okay. That is interesting. I always wonder how this is possible. I mean, in the earlier times when you had like all like the conventional navigation systems, I mean, I can understand how such things happen, but days with FMC or GPS or I don't know, I think that's always kind of weird. Well, maybe it was a time without FMC, that could be. Craig Motford Airport. Runway is about 5,600 feet long. And the Yampa Valley Regional Airport has 10,000 feet, so it's twice as long almost. No guys, I'm getting tired. It was a very hard weekend for me. But we will get this aircraft down now. Yes, I don't know how far the difference is between different pressure, but that's, for example, the reason why some aircraft cannot depart higher altitude airports, especially in the summer month, which is a problem in Colombia, for example. But yeah, to be honest, I didn't think of a low QNH meaning low pressure anyway. I don't think there is a big difference. It just might be a difference if you are on high altitude airports. So what? Don't forget, Southwest landed at KPLK instead of what? KBBG. Branson Airport and M. Graham Clark Downtown Airport. Well, that doesn't sound very large, does it? M. Graham Clark Downtown Airport is a county-owned public-use airport in Taney County, Missouri. Runway length 3,700 feet. While Branson Airport has 7,400 as well. So also twice as large. Holy moly. That looks interesting. I might should fly to Branson. Approach looks interesting. Okay. Well, yeah, it's slightly different, to be honest. Also, I mean, to Southwest's defense, I have to admit, I mean, there are airports which looks more apart from each other. So these two can look quite similar, to be honest. At least on the Wikipedia pictures here. But still, I like in times of FMC and stuff, I never know how this could happen. I mean, I could understand how things could happen if you fly into Doha with, like into Qatar with Doha International and Hamad International, because these airports are like directly beside each other. Although Hamad has 2 runways while Doha just have 1, but still, I could understand that. But if this airport is like alone in this vicinity, then I don't understand. Landing will be in about 20 minutes. And I should take care now about the FMC because we'll reach our top of descent soon. Yeah, there we go. And I also have to check the restrictions on the charts, or at least the suggestions. So Kremling at 14,000. I think that should be set into the FMC as well. RLG, no, RLG is actually in flight level 205. That looks a little bit high, to be honest. And then Akula on 12,900. That is correct. And then we have Washi at 9,800. Okay, so actually it looks okay, to be honest. Well, that's just a... I don't know if it's a cyclone. I can't see that. And I hope it will be more clear when we get into it. I love the 3D clouds. There is Denver, by the way. Denver Airport. Well, you have to check the TUF of Denver, because as you can see, the clouds are not there yet. These thin clouds that look so real. It's so great. Oh, and by the way, temperature of fuel is now -11 and -9. There's nothing happening there. And we're now crossing Fs. So I go down now onto 9.8. And then I arm that. And I will start my descent a little bit earlier, actually. By the way, what about the
traffic frontier flight 168 clear through traffic.
AFs? We should have 11.9 and we have even more than 12.9, so we're fine fuel-wise. Okay. And I think we can start our descent now. Let's make it 1,400. Maybe 1,300. And we have the profile here in the primary flight display, so that is fine. We can see if we are above or below the profile. Well, actually, maybe that was a little bit too early. So we have still just LA Center online. Oh yeah. Holy moly. Those clouds are real. Well, I can try to connect the air starter unit when I'm on the ground, and then we can see where Leonardo placed it. What do you think? Why is my mouse button so... Why is it... Can I... Oh no, come on, really? Okay, now it's back to normal. Whew! So apparently the descent path is not telling me where I should be, so I want to check that. 40 miles, and I need to be at, or I should be at 14,000 feet. So that makes 14, 20, 30, 40, 42 miles. Yeah, okay, we're fine, we're fine. Okay, and now it's time to turn on the... oh well, we can always also do it like this. Anti-fog can be off. Seatbelt signs on. And now it's getting bumpy, ladies and gentlemen. Holy moly. It is indeed quite shaky, isn't it? I didn't say I don't believe you, I said it doesn't look like it on the map. On the map I have. Oh, that could be, but yeah, no, I passed it. Oh, this is it. This should be the VDI here. And what I also can do, as we have the FMC, I tune in the LDA frequency, 109.75, with a course of 250. And same on here. There we go. And then we will see if we have a glide slope or not. I can go on to conversion speed 290. Yeah, I think if it was a hard one, then we would have known that before. I think. Yeah, now we get it here. Okay, perfect. Good thing we have a real life pilot here in the comment section. And I really want to fly A320 again. I just can't find a route I want to fly. And, of course, as usual, the time. So this is now back on the profile, but this is not. And we have now let's see, fixed page, 18 miles for 4,000 feet. That's fine. Then we will turn left. And then we have VOAX 12,000, Akula on 12,900. So basically we stop the descent at 12,900. I'm not sure. Are you sure there are two? No. Wait a second. I think he simulated both, but one is the air starter unit. Oh, I cannot access the service menu. So one is the air starter unit, and one is the APU or air condition unit. And you can select both in the system. And this, I think, are the two generators you mean. No, but I can check that when I'm on the ground. And I will now also start recording, because otherwise later on I will definitely forget that. Click record. Fly the Maddog MD-83. Okay. So the recording tool says I'm flying 83, but yeah. We could also turn on the terrain. Come on, terrain radar on. Thank you. I know, but the pneumatic air supply is the ASU, isn't it? Or the what is it called? ESU, the starter unit. So descent looks fine. We can increase our descent rate a little bit. So next one will be Akula. Akula. 20 miles for 20 miles for 10,000 feet. Okay. Well, so now we need to descend a little bit faster here. We reduce the speed a little bit. Yeah, I can check on the ground where the ASU is placed by Leonardo. So unfortunately we have a lot of clouds here, otherwise we could really enjoy the view out here. But yeah, with the clouds we apparently cannot. So I can check the approach page again, 129, and we have landing weight of 127, 132, okay. Well, that's at least what it is set in the RCARS, isn't it? Receive message, load sheet, next page, landing weight 127, yeah, 132, okay. So, and we set now local pressure as we're passing flight level 180. So we have 2957. 2957. So I never know if I set a QNH. I have like two altimeter settings. So altimeter is always more precise than QNH, but I won't get familiar with the altimeter setting. Okay, and now basically comes our final turn onto the final, and we have the glide slope already here, so we increase our descent now. Wow, look at that. Isn't that amazing? Wow. Okay, no anti-ice anymore. So full pressure on the engines. We leave the cross-feed valves open. Okay, come on. Let's just... I don't want the engines to run off on the final here. So we set TRP to go around. Yep. Getting the speed now, 250. Get the wing lines out to reduce the drag. Wow, that is crazy. Also, the aircraft is shaking. And we're now basically on the final. So I click ILS, I think. Let's see. There is the runway. So runway is in sight already. And now I just have to take care. We should be a lot lower than we are. So speed 220. .250. Slats extend.
Slats extended.
So I should be at 10,400 right now. Which I am not. So localizer is captured.
2500.
Checked. Yeah, and we can already see the offset localizer by 3 degrees here. Okay, and I should be at 9,800 now, so I'm too far. Gear down. Flaps 11. Yep, hydraulic pressure is low.
2500.
Good thing I noted, thank you. And I will be too high, so let's get rid of the autopilot and then do some visual approach here. As we have the runway in sight, that wouldn't be a problem. And also I know that Alex is gonna like it. So we do some delay vectors here. Flaps 15. Still too high here. Lights on. Yeah. Come on, flight director off. Flaps 28. Flaps 40. No, no, no. That was too much trim here. And going around traffic on the runway, I guess. Gear up. Flaps 15. And we climb straight ahead to snow. Okay. And we overfly snow. And then we climb up to 14,800. Speed is getting up. And turn right. Aircraft's not climbing fast enough, so we do it ourselves.
Terrain.
Yeah, and we can now get back onto the climb here.
Pull. Up.
Flaps 11. Yeah, no. Could you... So we now go on to Jazzy. Flight director back on. So that's the reason why you use Unicom, right? What I didn't do. Flaps up. Okay. It was real. It was real. Fuel heating. Why are you not flying direct to Jazzy? Okay. Okay, so that's why you gonna use the Unicom. Right? Well, we give it another try. We can turn the lights off again. I love that sound as well. So, what about our fuel reserve? By the way, our alternate today, of course, is Denver. And we have final reserve plus alternate 8.3, so we have enough fuel left. So we will now shorten a little bit. About cabin pressure, yeah, why? Why are you asking? Cabin pressure should be fine. Cabin pressure is fine. Wait. Okay. Give it another try. So much to if we can make it on the first attempt. I would have made it. It was not that big of a deal, but so there are 3 aircrafts leaving Eagle County for Telluride Regional Airport. Yeah, could you just go for 14,600, please? Yeah, let the aircraft stabilize on 14.6. I need to check the map here. Are they out already? It seems so, yeah. Okay. Yeah, 29057 is set. You're right. Sea level pressure is 954. That is interesting. I mean, what I said about the sea level pressure was correct, but 954 would no. That's too low. That's too low. That is too low, definitely. So there must be something wrong, or maybe it's, I don't know. I cannot tell you actually. I was 100% sure that this is the way. Eagle traffic. TWA 461 is now turning back onto the LDA 25 approach, passing VATSIM in about 1 minute. So windy. Woohoo! Shaky! Wow, the new thermal winds are crazy. I feel like a glider. Holy moly. So airport is in sight back there. I can see it already. And we're now getting to the hull. Yep, I know, but this was not simulated before Sim Update 11. And this is now simulated and it's great. So we're getting the speed down. Flaps 11.
2500.
Radio altimeter is alive. Whoa. Come on. Stay calm, my friend. Well, the approach itself is tough. So manual speed now. Have a look how the aircraft is shaking around. Why is there no ILS button? Oh, is it 7.5? Okay, then it was messed up. Yeah, okay, thank you. I think I just change. Yeah, 7. I just change it. I think when I scroll somewhere. Oh, yeah, co-pilot's perspective. Why not? I always wanted to do that, but not today, please.
Landing gear.
Yeah. Don't worry. I got that.
2500.
Get down. Eagle County Traffic, TWA 461 is on the final for runway 25. Yeah, I have. 109.75 and 250. I have it here. Cabin crew, seats for landing. Cabin crew, seats for landing. No, I think it's because of the LDA approach. Flaps 15. Speed. Well, actually, I can set the speed back to 220 here. Hi Zane, welcome to the stream. Flaps 28. Wow, the sun down here on the left side. Flaps 40. The wind is so crazy.
100. 50. 40.
Come on.
20. 10.
No, come on. I can't go around. Reverse off.
Reverse lights out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Colorado. The local time is 3:11 p.m. and it's currently about 39 degrees Fahrenheit. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins as items may have shifted during the flight. We thank you for flying with us and we hope to see you again soon.
Well, instead of 10 minutes early, we were 8.5 minutes late, but yeah. And now the sun comes out, very nice. Well, actually, I was coming down very nice, but in the end, yeah, there was a, I don't know, it was, suddenly I flared. We can now set the flaps up. Reset. Slats up as well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Eagle County. Yes, it does indeed. It does indeed. But yeah, overall, I don't know. The landing was maybe okay, but it was actually in real world it would have been a go around because I was already behind the markers. But I had no fuel for another go around. I mean, yeah, I had maybe one more go around, but yeah, exactly. There was kind of an upwind as soon as I overflew the threshold, and then suddenly I was in the flare. But the airport is really nice, so I think I might fly here more often. APU generators are on. But I will see how I did in the replay. Yeah, that's right, Zane. Why did you miss it? I mean, you know I'm streaming. I'm streaming every Monday. So what about the parking area here? Hangars. Okay, so not this one, not the second one, but the past one then. Or maybe I take this one here. Lights off. You know what? We just take gate 1 here. Parking brake set. Engines off. Thank you and bye bye. Okay. So off. No, first deboard.
The boarding requested.
Let's take American Airlines. Stop the recording. Open after cargo door. Yeah, it should be done automatically. So, Alex.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Services. So connect GPU. Doors. Open after cargo door. Open forward. Okay. Forward cargo and after cargo. And yeah, I don't know why the jet bridge is not working. Yeah. So I just wait until the GPU is connected, wherever it might be. And then we go for air starter unit as well. Oh, I know. Ah, come on. Why is it not connected now? Oh no, I have to open forward main, because otherwise the passengers cannot deboard. So why is it not showing up? Yeah, maybe. Well, I'm sorry. It seems as if it's not working. Let me try to disconnect that again. And let's connect it one more time. No, I'm sorry, it's not working. Okay, then I have... So, then I have to end the flight here. close packs and restart the engines. And then we have a look on the landing. Yeah, it's not working. Also the AC is not working. I will try it next Monday if you remind me. I'll try it next Monday when we are all set up again in the like pre-flight. Okay, so what's next? So yeah, of course, no, of course. Private life is always first, definitely. Let me quickly start. So I think the only one who entered next route was Alex. So Alex is the one who decides next stream. So doors are closed, aren't they? Yes, they are. Lights all on, so we don't have this weird clicking noise. Okay, APU can be turned off. Bleeds on again. And then we disconnect from the network and we check the replay. So this was the go around for the first time. I mean, the approach looked very good. And also, if I have a look on the puppy here, it looked very nice. 3 red, well, was a bit low, but overall it was quite nice. Yeah, and then I noticed the aircraft in a few seconds here. I wonder why I didn't saw that earlier, but I was getting very low here. And then I went around, yeah. And for the second one, okay, let the scenery load in. There we go. I was very low here, very, very low. Yeah, it must be very nice. That's right. So and now I got kicked from the wind. So I'm coming in perfectly, basically. And then we had the flare wind here. Perfect flare, wasn't it? It was okay. It was okay. A little bit off to the right, but overall it was okay. Yes. You know, I always think if I'm low, I can still climb up. But if I'm high, I have to smash it down. And that's I think the reason why I am pause. And continue. Just had to take a picture here. Oh, come on. Okay, leave it as it is. Well, actually for me, auto brakes doesn't make any difference, to be honest. Because if I have auto brakes, then I leave the auto brakes braking. If not, then I just use my rudder pedals. It's not... Or I just leave it rolling out, so it's not a real, you know, difference for me. This mountain there straight ahead, this is quite difficult and quite challenging, to be honest. Especially during the go-around. So this approach looked very nice until the point I started the flare. Which was about now. Yeah, and then, okay, the runway is getting lower here, so it's sloped down. That's also the reason why. Why I got even higher again. Okay, and one last time viewing the landing out of the window seat, and then I'm going to log off because it's already getting quite late and I really need to go. So, oh really, I don't want to hear the stall all the time now. Can I not just... There should be a stall overread button. I don't know. Okay. I just turn that down. I don't know why I have the stall message, but anyway. Very beautiful scenery here. Must look nice when there is snow. I was actually wondering why there is no snow yet, but maybe there is no snow in real life as well, I don't know. Really, it's getting on my nerves here, this stall. You can be happy that I turned it down. Okay, but yeah, guys, this is the final landing I'm gonna do. Thank you very much, guys, for being here, for all the help. Thanks for Mr. Kavu for the technical explanations and discussion. And also, of course, thank you for Alex for being here as usual. Zane was a little bit late here. Charlie was here as well. All the old friends coming in today again. So yeah, thank you very much. Enjoy your Monday evening. I hope you enjoyed the flight. And next route will be chosen by Alex for next week, Monday. And yeah, very nice destination here at Eagle County. And I'm quite sure that I'm going to fly here more often. Maybe in the Southwest or American A320 maybe. Yeah, we will see. So, thank you very much, guys. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys. Well, yeah, good question for the next stream. Stay tuned. If you haven't done so, subscribe my channel, please, if you want to support me, and click the bell button so you get the next notification whenever I plan a stream. And of course, you can always join my Discord where you can reach me personal. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good one, and see you next time. Bye bye.